Opponent's Point of View. My name's Callum Taylor, and as always, I'm joined by the handsome one, Mr. Fraser Doig.
What's that, man?
Today's been a bit of a play up for us, but we're going to get through it anyway. We are
officially trying a new setup.
Yes. We will apologise now if there's any little bits of background noise or something. We don't really know what we're doing here. You know what I mean? It's only been a year.
We are going to work on it and try and make it sound better. We've sort of forked out for some new equipment, and we're trying our best to get it to work.
And hopefully we can get it done. You know, worst case scenario today, you're going to hear a little bit of noise, slightly, and we apologise.
Yes,
but
100%.
Kicking it off, we have Ghost in the Shell this week, which was my choice, which I am very pleased.
I have a lot of things to say about it.
Okay, we'll get into that. But first of all, we're going to kick it off with the news. We've had a bit of news, you know what I mean, but we'll kick it off with some bad news. The new Bond film, what was it, Last to Die?
No Time to Die.
No Time to Die. Ironic, because it has been delayed because of the coronavirus.
Yep, they haven't flat out said that's why, but that's pretty much the reason.
It seems like they're just trying to take precautionaries.
It's been pushed to November.
Yeah, which isn't too long away. We're still going to get it this year, and by happens chance and knock on wood and fingers crossed, this coronavirus has disappeared and it's sorted by them. So fingers crossed for that.
It sucks, but I firmly agree with it. I think it makes sense. I think that they should be taking precautions, especially with things nowadays. But this is not our type of podcast. We just wanted to say that No Time to Die has been delayed.
Yes. But moving on to cooler news. It was revealed by Matt Reeves himself, the Batmobile. Mustang Batman. That's I think it's cool.
See, to me, I like it because it looks like the thing they're going for is
I've just started.
What kind of cars have I got? I've got a Mustang. Fuck it, Mustang Batmobile.
Yeah, it's really. It seems like they've really just went. Yeah, okay. I know how. I have a rich car.
You saw it to begin with.
Yeah.
And you saw the front.
Yeah.
Did you like? Oh my god, it's just a Mustang. Until you see the back, and it does look Batmobile-ish.
It's Back to the Future.
From the front, it looks like just Mustang, and I was a bit like, where are they going with this? And then I saw the back of it sort of turn into like the classic fucking pointy-ended triangle stuff at the end, and I was like, okay, we're not getting chunky brick, we're getting sleek, and like you say, brand new that he's never done before. So Mustang.
I kind of feel that we are getting. I don't think this is the only Batmobile. I don't think this is how.
No.
I don't think the car's going to look like that at the end.
It's definitely a hodgepodge one, like.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's like a hot rod.
One thing I'm liking as well, it looks to me like it's not going to be filled with gadgets and all flashy. It looks like it's just going to be like a car.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, it's going to be a cool car because Bruce Wayne is fucking loaded. But I think it's not like a motorbike comes at the back of it, or
zip up a wall with a line and all that stuff. Like wings will shoot out when it jumps off a giant finger. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Different colour.
Yeah, it's fucking.
I don't think we've got any of that. I think this is a pure run-of-the-mill starter Mustang Batman.
Yeah. Also, we actually got to look at how the body looks on him, the suit. We actually, once you zoom in, you get a full look at his body. Which I never ever thought I'd say about Robert Pattinson, but you know, the suit looks pretty cool. It's very Arkham armor type suit, which I'm cool for. You know what I mean? I'm quite glad. I'm actually getting excited about this now. You know what I mean?
I'm waiting for that trailer.
Also, I know you were a massive fan of Teen Wolf the TV show, right? On that show there was twins. They're also in Desperate Housewives, but I know I didn't want to bring it up, saying that you like that too. But they were cast, the twins together, casting the Batman, which a lot of people are saying it's like Alice's the two. Remember Alice in Wonderland, the two egg guys.
You mean Tweedledee
and Tweedledum? Yeah,
I doubt it.
You doubt it?
They're not like they have to be small little fat men.
Yeah, that's very true. Which they're not.
They're probably just run-of-the-mill thugs who work for someone.
Twin thugs just running about.
Yeah. Penguin's probably got twin thugs.
Twin thugs. That'll be his background. He's really cool, but he's got loads of twin background. Bad guys. Anyway. Are you excited for this film?
I would be lying if I said that I'm not. I'm just waiting for that trailer.
Yeah, true. We're fucking miles away from that.
I'm joking for that trailer.
I know. I don't think we're going to get a full trailer. I think it'll just be like fucking bats flying about.
Don't lie. We're going to get like spoiler trailer. But no, I am definitely looking forward to this. The more and more information get this guy's put out there.
We've not got enough spoiler trailers lately. I'm just saying. We used to dig deep, but we're not getting that now. But moving on to a trailer we did get. See that?
Transition.
Yeah, Jordan Peele's Candyman.
Produced.
He's produced Candyman.
This looks great.
It does.
This looks great.
Which I'm never really a fan of horrors and stuff like that, but it looks
so it looks like
good.
the main character who
It's also the guy for Aquaman.
is black, who is in everything. Again, we've had this conversation, but it looks like he is also Candyman.
Yeah.
He becomes Candyman because he sort of wishes him back into existence. They're sort of going back to the first one where it was like an urban legend and it
Say
was
his name 3 times, all that stuff.
They sort of kept that going, but it sort of the older ones became slashers, where the very first one is like this gothic horror, kind of romantic, weird ghetto film.
Yeah.
And it looks like they're sort of going the same way with it, which is the better film.
I think that's such a fucking brilliant way to do it. And also the marketing, think about it, right? They're literally just people staring in the mirrors going, Candyman. You know what I mean? Like, it's one of those things that's really cool.
I'm so glad they brought it back, and it makes complete sense.
See,
that Jordan Peele is doing it.
Because of us, right, and because of Get Out, do you think Jordan Peele now has that power of being like, I've made a movie, people will just go see it?
I do think so. I think that you obviously want to see what he does next.
Yeah.
I think he's great in horror.
Yeah.
I prefer Get Out to Us. Us is good, but it kind of falls apart sometimes.
I've still never seen it.
We did it for the pod.
No, I've seen Us. I've not seen
Get
Out.
Right, I was going to say.
They get fucking angry.
But
angry
like,
much.
I firmly believe that yes, at this point, if his name's stamped to something, folk are going to be like, I'm interested. Especially with horror.
Yeah, good. I'll see it. You'll see it. We might review it. I think we should review it. You know.
You're not much of a horror guy, so.
I know. I'll be cuddling at your arm. Just don't bring your wife, because I need that shoulder space.
She don't do horror either.
No, she don't do horror.
She still refuses to watch it.
Even I've seen that. But moving on. I don't know if you're. I think you'll be hyped for this, but I don't really know. From the director of the creator of Chernobyl, Craig Mazin, he is in works with HBO to bring us the Last of Us TV show. How do you feel about that? And it's going to follow the story of the first game.
So obviously, Chernobyl is massive, and I still haven't got round to seeing it.
Yeah.
I just don't think it can work as another media.
You think so?
I really don't, man.
Neil Druckmann, aka the maker of Last of Us, he's in to write. He's helped. He's going to produce it as well.
Good. I mean, it's not. I'm not saying they're not bringing the right people. I'm
Yeah.
bringing in Neil Druckmann, who basically is the king of Last of Us, like the
Yeah.
man who made this all work.
Yeah.
I just feel like it doesn't work. Like making a TV show instead of a movie is in a good direction.
Yeah.
I just think that it just doesn't work in any type of media.
See, I think given HBO, right, they put a lot of effort and money into things.
Think about it this way. The only way I'm thinking about it this way, right, is that you're going to watch this Last of Us TV show,
Yes.
right, and be automatically, like, feel for Ellie and Joel together because you've played the game.
Yeah.
As a casual viewer, I don't think there is enough time to do it in a game to have the same impact. Do it in a TV show, sorry, to have the same impact as it did in the game.
You think so?
Yeah.
But think about it, right? Well, how long was Last of Us, would you say? Play it through like 40 hours?
About that, yeah.
Give or take. Think about it. This is a TV show which could be like, first season, 10 episodes, an hour, or 15 episodes,
The
an
way
hour.
that Chernobyl worked was one full thing.
Yeah.
That's it. I think they're going to do the same. That's it.
I don't. I think if it gets as popular as I think it's going to be, from the fans, for people who love Last of Us, they're gonna watch it.
Can you sit and watch a show where the first season is literally they don't move into another season, or like? And when I say season, I mean like as in the weather.
Do you think they're gonna do that? Do you think they're just gonna like?
I think they're gonna do the full thing in one show.
I think they're gonna do full season, the whole first game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm okay with that. So say it's like.
I don't think it's enough time.
I think it is. Say give them 25 episodes,
Mm-hmm.
right?
They won't do that.
No, but say they did, right? Say Neil Druckmann's like, here's my script. I need 25
10.
episodes.
10 episodes will do it max.
That's HBO. They're used to get
Everything.
even Game of Thrones is 8.
Yeah, everything is between 8 and 10 now. Everything.
I know, I know, but
It's-
if they're given, okay, I agree with you. If they're given only 8 to 10 episodes, I don't think it's long enough. I don't think it's good. I think if they're going to do that, it'll be season by winter,
Okay.
season by literal
That's what I'm
season.
saying. I don't think it's enough.
Yeah, yeah,
Even
then
and
yeah.
I don't think a TV show can keep me that going when it's like it's weird because The Last of Us, as long as it's meant to be, and
Yeah.
if a TV show drags it out to you're like waiting, like they're just making up bullshit in episode 7 because
Yeah,
they
like
didn't want to
filler
skip to another
episodes.
season.
Yeah,
It'll
yeah.
bore the shit out of me.
Yeah,
You know what it'll be like? It'll be like The Walking Dead, where only halfway through and the end is important.
Yeah,
And
you're right. I completely If they do it that way, I completely agree. If the episodes are 10, I totally agree. But
And do you? Because obviously, think about this: doing a TV show, right?
Yeah.
You can't just center it around Joel and Ellie.
no, I know.
Like you're going to have to you want to learn about other things, but I couldn't give a shit about other things. All I cared about Joel and Ellie.
Yeah, no, you're completely right, and I have faith that Neil Druckmann will write this in a way where it works. Like I'd like a back episode of like the Fireflies and some of them. I'd like that.
I'd rather play it in the game.
I'd like a bit of more backstory about the guy who they meet at the church. I can't remember his name. It's, Joel's friend, the one he's gay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I would happily take it.
Again, like it's more. I think that like because of what it is in the game, it leaves it. I don't need all these questions answered. I've never thought to myself like what like. I love the game, but it's more like I've never thought like I need that. It's good. It's just good enough.
Yeah, no, I completely. I
Like
can see where you're coming
genuinely,
from.
like you're saying, you want a backstory of this guy, which makes complete sense. But I think by literally what the game does, where you're meeting him and he's all these booby traps and he's talking about his friend, and then you see his friend hanging and he's died the whole time and he gets like upset. Like that's storytelling in itself. That you don't need this whole them together, then you ran away.
Yeah.
You don't need
Yeah.
this whole thing. You need what happens at the end, because one thing that I love about Last of Us is that it is.
You get
it's
small moments where they go full circle.
But
Like
it's
you find out
also
who he is, what he's like, what he
true.
does, and then he finds out his friend, and it gives him clarity. To be honest, with
One thing I do like about it, and that's true, is that it's all just depressing and sad.
you. Yeah,
Like every character you end up meeting, nothing goes well.
yeah,
Even at the very end, like for a game, that ending is fantastic. For a show, that ending is not good.
yeah. I kind of feel.
They'll change
I'm
it.
starting to agree with you now, right? But what you're also right is the fact that anytime you see a character and you get attached to a character watching a TV show, you're like, oh, I know what's going to happen to that person. That person's going to die.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that kind of takes away that care for someone, and then you end up just only
especially
like
if
a
they're
Joel.
trying to make the characters more around because they're trying to make it into a TV show which is longer.
Yeah.
Like when you meet the guy and his brother,
Yeah,
and you know what happens at the end, but say this is like 2 seasons worth with them.
yeah.
Like you know the outcome, so like,
I think Xbox players will love this TV show.
because they've not played the game. And another thing, and I know this is definitely biased to me,
Alright, okay.
but I cannot hear another voice come out of Joel's mouth.
Oh yeah,
Can't do it.
I totally
Can't do
agree.
it.
I totally agree. On look-wise, Cara Urban or Nicholas Cowell, I can't remember his name, but it was Jamie Lannister in Game of Thrones. Look-wise would be awesome.
In my opinion, Joel from Last of Us is
Sorry,
one
mate.
of the best video game performances ever.
Yeah,
Period.
yeah.
And like I can't
Yeah,
hear
yes.
another voice. That's why I
Why?
will cry like a little baby back bitch if he dies in the second one.
Yeah, true. Or if he's even alive. But anyway, sorry. What's... But here's my thing, right? Like, why not just put Troy Baker? It doesn't look like it. Don't get me wrong. It doesn't look like Joel.
He doesn't look like
Everyone's like,
older,
like,
gruff,
yeah.
angry,
No, no,
but
you've seen
have
his
the,
hair.
have the
You've seen
heart
his
of
hair.
a teddy bear inside of
But
it.
here's the thing: people are like, "Oh, he should turn up as the brother," and I'm still like,
He does look a bit
yeah,
like
"Look."
that.
But could you imagine watching the show? He looks like the brother, but sounds like Joel.
I mean, the Neil Druckmann looks like. Well, I mean, that's the thing is like, you're gonna have Nolan North turn up as David. Like you're gonna put David in that TV show.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yes, it's HBO. Yes, they would. Yeah, HBO 100% would put that in. They'd put that whole scene in.
Think so?
Oh, mate.
I know
yeah.
that they do a lot, like obviously Game of Thrones being family stuff and that, But like,
Yeah, Game of Thrones is family stuff. Yep, I remember that. Watching the guy get his dick cut off was really. I loved sharing that time with my son.
true, right? But what I'm saying about is that they do show a lot of bad stuff.
Yeah.
But like, I don't think of a show that's ever shown that. Anyway, and they obviously don't show it in the game. It's just definitely implied.
Yeah, like.
I feel like they would get in trouble for that a lot.
There could be shows where they've done it before and we've never seen it.
Also, think about in the game when Joel gets hurt, and you don't see him, and then you play as Ellie. Like, just in the TV show is just Joel not there.
Could you imagine the people going mental because Ellie's on about killing rabbits?
I'm sorry, it just that fucking video with that last. That's amazing. But what I'm saying is that like it just I'm sorry to pull it down into the negativity.
You're just kicking my dream here.
I'm sorry. I just firmly believe there are some things that do not work in any other media but video games, and The Last of Us is one of those things.
People, whoever's listening to this, whoever listens to this, you know, I mean, we got 101 views on a video the other day, but if those people are listening to this right now, you keep this recording in your mind when the TV show comes out. And we review the TV show. Fraser's like, oh my god, the fucking greatest TV show I've ever seen in my life. Last of Us. Perfect, brilliant, great, storytelling. I love this character, I love that character, sad on that character. Like, but
see, a lot of TV shows are based on games, like The Witcher, right?
Yeah.
It's mostly about the books and stuff like that. It's like there's nothing, like straight from a video game usually fails.
Yeah.
Because it's not enough.
No, I completely agree.
It's fucking shiny and it's about kids. Like Sonic works because it's for kids.
Pikachu
works because it's for kids. But you try and pull anything from an adult's game, it fails.
How old are you? How old are you?
I'm 28 years old.
28. Are you an adult?
Yes.
What did you think about Pikachu?
Well, that was my childhood. I liked it because it was my childhood.
Sorry, but yeah, I see where you're coming from, right?
Just things don't work as other media.
See, I don't know if it's rose-tinted glasses, right? Because the last season of Game of Thrones doesn't exist for me. But HBO, loads of money, Chernobyl director, Neil Druckmann writing, just sounds like a fucking great show.
It does.
It sounds like a great show.
I am not disagreeing with the talent behind it.
Right.
I just feel The Last of Us doesn't work as another media. That's it. It's not that I'm saying Neil Druckmann sucks. Chernobyl, like all these things.
Yeah.
It's that they will try and make the best show that they have ever made. But when you watch it, your first thing you're going to come out your mouth is, game's better.
Yeah, I completely agree. It could happen. You're totally right, and I hope it doesn't.
I want to move on.
Right, sorry. We got a bit in there, tangent there. And on to the last bit of news, and I got because obviously my birthday's in June, so and there wasn't a game that I could think of comes out in June. I have a birthday month game, and I'm happy to announce June the 26th we will get Ghost of Tsushima.
This looks good, man.
Oh my god, how fucking good did that trailer look? It just dropped yesterday by IGN.
I really hope that it's not hard.
Really?
Well, Sekiro, Samurai.
I know. No, but this has got difficulty level in. So don't worry. There's bitch mode. You just go down the road.
That's fair. I'll turn it to bitch mode.
Yeah. But I'm fucking...
It looks class.
Yeah, it looks so beautiful. Would you rather it stayed away until the new...
No, because I'm sick of waiting for shit for the PS5. Just give me a new game for the 4.
No, I completely agree. But I see when it transitioned from when he was a kid to 15 years and you see it go from quite bright to fucking really dark.
Do you think you need to play that big Battlefield, or do you think it's going to start?
No, I think we're getting in that Battlefield.
I think it's going to start when he's the ghost.
No.
And is he dead? Or
no, he's just a remnant of a past, so they call him a ghost.
Right. Okay.
You know what I mean? So it's like an old samurai way.
I think it looks great though.
Yeah.
Like genuinely, I could sit and stare at those fields in that sunlight for a long time.
Yes.
Good luck any Mongolians to die, because I'm going to pretty sunset. Like you burn that village, pretty sunset.
Yeah.
Like,
wait, you're dragging that woman away? I don't care. It's the sunset right now.
Pretty sunset.
You know what I mean? Just standing there, pull out your bow and arrow, and like, oh, pretty lights. But like
you see, like when he's sneaking around and all that. Like,
yeah.
I feel like it's going to be a mixture between like Ninja Gaiden / Assassin's Creed. Like,
yeah.
It's going to have like that sort of feel. I hope the sneaking is not as like boring sometimes as Assassin's Creed gets, but I hope there's like a lot of stuff.
I think you're going to get a choice. Like I think you can either sneak and then kill people, or you can just go in and like fucking kill everybody. You know what I mean? Which, you know me, I'm fucking run and jump through a window and stab somebody.
There's some options with it as well, like some moral conundrums, because it seems like your dad is very unhappy with what you are.
Like you're going down a path. He's like, no, I didn't raise you like this. Is it his dad though?
It looks like his dad.
It's very father figure, but it also looks like he knows one of the Mongolians, who's an actor. I don't know the actor.
Yeah, it looks familiar.
Yeah.
I think that it's definitely that might be when he's like perceived to be dead.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Everybody thought he was dead, and then he turns up in a cool ass mask and starts killing them all.
Well, there's clearly a moral. I don't think it's a compass, but moral options. Because remember, he ends up fighting the lassie who's helping him or training with him because she's went onto their side. So
It's going to be one of those things where it's not like how it just. It's how you're going to play it how you feel like the character is.
Yeah.
So if you run in all like just killing everybody, it's because you're angry about what's happened. But then if you're trying to be this reserved person, then you're going to play it a different thing. But I think it does look class, and I'm definitely getting it. Like, there's no question.
I'll be getting it digitally, just so I can put it on the
I
PS5.
will get it on disc because I get everything on disc.
Terrible. Go with the future, man. But anyway, that is our news. Unless you've got anything, no? Yeah.
No, I can't think of anything.
Yeah. Moving on to my choice of the week, Ghost in the Shell, 1995.
Ghost in the Shell. I had a look. It made because you said there was two versions.
Yeah, there's the 2008 Redux,
So
which
the
is an
2008,
animation fix.
Yeah, and it's like about 3 minutes
Shorter. Yeah.
But we watched the 1995 OG.
Yeah, uncut.
Right. Okay. Callum, what's the story?
Story is a cyborg officer trying to protect
Sorry, I get my notes out.
a cybernetic police officer agent given a task to try and catch the puppet master, and it brings a challenge to who she is and what she is.
Right. So, for the first time in the pod's history, we are on to unknown territory for Fraser because Fraser hadn't seen. I don't know why I'm speaking myself in the third person, but I haven't seen.
2 seconds to lift your mic up a little bit. It seems like it's kind of the whole thing. It seems like it's dropped in somehow as you were talking. So yeah, that's perfect. Sorry.
This is unknown territory for me because I hadn't seen this.
Yeah. So let's get to the point, right?
Right.
You're a new to the anime scene.
Mm-hmm.
You're new. You're a noob. You're a weeb, right? So, what did you think of the film? Now that you've seen the live action and you've seen this, what did you?
I have one word.
Okay.
I'm confused
Why?
because the movie is nothing like the anime. Like nothing like the anime. Nothing.
Disagree. Okay.
Well, okay, right. As far as bits I remember, right, from the movie, okay? So the guy with the white hair and the augmented eyes
yes.
is there in the movies.
Fuck, what's his name?
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you don't have to look at that now. But what I'm saying is he's there. Right, okay. So the leader of Section 9
Yes.
in the movie is a woman. In the live action with Scarlett Johansson is a woman. In this, it's a wee old man.
It's always a wee old man.
I'm sure it's a woman who deals with her, and she goes back and speaks to her. And
That's the doctor that made her.
right, but
In the live action, they don't. In the animation, in the first film anyway, they don't bring the doctor who made her into it.
So what you're saying is the live action is more than one movie combined?
Yeah, it kind of seems that they took bits of story from.
But to me, I kind of need it.
Yeah, no, I get that. Like, one of my main problems with this film is the fact that it seems like it's all pointless. Like nothing really happens, whereas in the live action, you get an in-depth look where she's trying to figure out who she is. You get a more in-depth. Like
there's none of that.
That's
none
where the
of
live
that
action
anime.
does it better.
Yeah.
Whereas this, it's kind of like because there's so many films and there's
Right.
like so many.
One thing I have to say.
Okay.
Right, is that.
Also, the guy's name's Battle.
Right. Okay. One thing I have to say, and I promise I'm not being controversial in the slightest.
Okay.
But she does not look Japanese.
She's not. Right. This is a thing that bugs me. Right. The major, and this is the maker of the Ghost in Shell major. He comes out and says, "I made her to be a white person."
She doesn't look Japanese.
She doesn't. She
does. I'm not saying it's like a lot, but compared to other characters,
Yeah.
she does not.
No, it's because he's seen it as the easiest way for someone to walk about and go into places is if people were to look at her and go, "Oh, she's really pretty. She's from somewhere else."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he's made her that way.
Okay, That's fair, right? Okay, so I'm gonna get onto the positives because
Yeah,
like
okay.
I'm not. It's not all negative here.
Yeah, right, okay.
I love the beginning. Like I love the sitting on top of the air. I love the weirds. Like it's definitely the skin suit is way more sexualized in the anime than
Yes,
it
it
is in
is.
the live action.
Yes, it is.
Because it's like
It's not a
literally-
skin suit, it's literally her suit.
Yeah.
The only clothing is the white gloves and boots. So technically that's just her naked.
But in the Scarlett Johansson one, it's like
It's
a
yeah.
metal skin suit. And
Yeah,
this
yeah.
one is way more. Say, I love the opening credits.
Yeah.
I thought that was way better than anything. Like I was like, okay, I'm loving this. Like her getting made
Yeah.
and like that.
See, the thing is, it's the same, technically, but they do it in the anime in such a more beautiful way with a soundtrack as well. That you're just like, wow.
To this is fucking fantastic.
Oh my god! See, I wrote it down. They love it's when they're on lockdown. It's remember when the Americans come in to get the puppeteer's body.
See, you saying I think the best music bit is when she's fighting the tank.
Do you think so?
I do think
I don't know what it is, but it's that single guitar. Like someone's.
See, I'm a sort of like synthwave kind of guy.
Yeah,
So I like
yeah.
the whole like like that sort of stuff.
See, then you go into this film really thinking that there's going to be loads of action, but
No,
I
there
feel like
really
the
isn't.
story is really the best part.
Right. Again, I'm going to be controversial here
Okay,
again.
okay,
Right. Okay.
okay.
The water fight
Yes.
is better in the live action than it is in the anime.
Yeah. That
Because
is.
when I seen the water bit, I'm like, okay, because obviously I know what Ghost in the Shell is. I know that this is important and
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the water bit, I'm like, right, here we go.
Yeah.
This is what I've been waiting for. And it's not what I thought it was.
No.
I thought there was more to it than that because I thought that she like the rain came down on her when she was invisible and she moved about, but it was just flinging that guy about.
Yeah. I think that the live action really did that bit better because you can see her more, and she isn't actually in the live action. She doesn't like crack his bones and snap bits.
Yeah.
And where in this, she's like, I need to get in, crack,
Like she's
drop off.
worse, like love it, not worse, but she's like obviously more violent. But in that
Yeah.
one, it's like the water's like bouncing off the invisibleness of her, and you see it glimmer as
Yeah.
well as her fighting.
Yeah.
And I'm like, where's that? Where's
Yeah.
that? Because that's what I thought it was in the anime.
But what I liked in the anime is when she stands on the water when the guy's down, and you can see her shadow. You can see her ripple when she's clearly standing there, and I like that little bit of attention to detail.
I think that the anime makes the world better
Yes.
than the live action one.
Yeah.
The bit where it sort of scans over the world and you can just see her like being there a bit and like it goes to all the different bits of the world and then the marketplace when they're chasing that guy, same as when they're chasing the garbage people.
Yes.
All that stuff is cool. One thing I'm confused about.
Okay.
So does everybody have a ghost?
It seems like
Or is it only cybernetic people that have ghosts?
I think it's people that are fully cybernetic.
But
Like,
that garbage guy wasn't. And he got messed with his ghost by the puppet master to believe that he had a wife and kid.
yeah, that's ghost programming. Whereas it's pretty much like your soul. That's the. Oh, fuck, what is in here? Sorry, man. The laptop flashed on. Anyway, sorry. It's like your soul and your brain.
It is. It's like an implant, right?
Yeah.
But so does everybody have that?
Everyone has
implant?
that. Like no, not everybody. 'Cause the cop guy has small stuff.
Right. Okay.
Right. Okay.
Again,
Okay.
I'm
Right.
sorry,
Right.
right?
Okay.
But right.
Okay.
So, at one point in the film,
Yes.
he says, "Why am I on the team?" And she says, "Like because you don't have any augmetics, you don't have any
You're the
of
most
this.
human.
You're the most human. You're this. How can they still talk to him?
Because if you listen to it, right, she goes, "You're the most. You've got the least augmentations. You're the most human, except for your. I think it's eyes or fucking I don't know, implant in the brain
I
or
must
something."
not have heard that because
Yeah.
at one point he talked like they all talk to
He
each
closes
other.
the eye, like just close their eyes and talk. Yeah.
They can all talk to each other, and I was like, "But she said he was human.
Yeah.
So how the fuck
Yeah.
did he do
That's
it?"
actually one of my favourite bits of the animation because it's kind of like a step back from the action. It's kind of he's questioning why he's there, and she's like, "Don't use why you got that gun. It's not that good." Blah blah. And it seems like a theme through the.
I
the
like
film.
the police officer
Yeah.
character. He's kind of stuck in the old school.
Yeah.
I did like him. The guy with the eyes.
Yes, battle.
Apart from when he shoots the tank
Yeah.
and he sort of like helps her.
Yeah.
Doesn't do very much.
No. He literally seems like he's just a character who's meant to support her. And make her question.
Like, I haven't seen the second and the third one.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he knows more about her past than she does.
I don't think he does.
Right.
I think he's just as blind to it all as what she is. He's given information. He is.
If I remember from the anime,
the
Puppet Master isn't in the anime, is it? In the live action, it's someone. It's the organization is actually the bad folk.
I think it's still the Puppet Master. They just don't call him a Puppet Master, and he's part of our group, like you said.
Is it who she? Because in the live action, she fights the tank to save someone who apparently is the enemy, but it turns out that they're friends because the company built her.
Yeah, that's like that guy, the guy in the suit, the guy in that body is the Puppet Master. It's the same character.
The Puppet Master in the anime is so different.
He's just an AI pretty much. Well, he's not an AI. He says it himself. He's made from a construct.
I really enjoyed this film. For me, this was sitting at a 4.
Right. Okay.
Majority of the film.
Right.
But the end, after the tank fight, dropped it a lot.
Yeah.
Because not a lot. Like, it dropped it to another 1. But like, for me, I just don't understand.
Right.
That, like, so the Puppet Master was an agency made by Section 6.
It was the operation.
But it was a bug, and it sort of went in a different direction and escaped.
Yeah.
Which that guy in films that seems to happen in a lot of things we cover, miraculously just figures it out.
Yeah.
As soon as like Section 6 has been there, and they're a bit dodgy, and like, what? They are dodgy.
Yeah.
It's like, cool, you could have figured this out because your AI's like you can hack into the world. She should have been able to find this out.
Yeah.
Because she's like super fucking powerful. It makes no sense if they
I think it's made a case of they buried it so much, but then they got their guy who's clearly connected in all the time to look and dig, and that's when the guys the boss guy fucking Daisaku Aramaki.
Yeah, that makes sense. I can kind of understand that. But so after she fights the tank, where she sort of pulls herself apart to get the lid open, where I thought there was more to the tank fight than that, but there's not.
Yeah.
She kind of just jumps around till it runs out of ammo, and then jumps on it and pulls it apart.
Yeah.
Again, because I'm going off the live action.
Yeah. The live action, they put more into the action than what this anime does. The anime is clearly made purely for the story.
Yeah. And it's not a bad story. It's actually a really cool concept.
Yeah.
But then the Puppet Master wants to transition into her and says like she's important.
Yeah.
But never tells her why. And then says that things are going to be better, and they're better as one. It's 2 of them.
Yeah.
Doesn't say why. And then like.
It kind of just leaves it at a cliffhanger.
And then obviously he gets like shot, but then she gets her head. Like he puts the hand in the way, and then her head survives, and she gets put into a child's body.
Yeah.
And then says like, yeah, he was in me, but they did merge, and I'm not her, and I'm not him, I'm something else. And then, where am I going to go? I don't know, because that's the end.
Yeah.
And I was a bit like, what? Like I was
the end always kind of gets me every time, and I'm kind of like, you kind of missed out on something. You could have showed us more.
And obviously, I'm like, I've seen the live action. I'm like, where's her past? Where's this mum lassie? Where's this doctor?
Yeah.
Where's her? Like, I'm not gonna lie. In the anime, in the live action, she makes it clear to the audience that she's doubting who she is.
Yeah.
In the anime, she doesn't until right the fucking end.
No.
Apart from the boat.
She does it where she's caught the guy in the water, and she hears a voice, and she's like, "Did you hear that?" And the battle's kind of like, "No." And then like she's on the boat, and she's like, "I like to fall and feel this," and then she questions it all, and she's like, "Do you ever feel like you don't know what's going on, don't know who you are?" And battles straight down the line. He's just like, "Shut up." Like,
yeah, but I never feel like it's weird. I never feel like. I guess they just maybe.
But that sets it up so it kind of makes you realise why the Puppet Master is so intrigued by her, because he's different. She's questioning everything, which is different. So he's clearly like, okay, let's come together, and then we'll see who's who and what's what.
Okay, that's fair.
Which in the live action, it kind of makes you feel like they're together already, because she's questioning it and she goes looking. That's what bugs me about the separation from the live action and anime is she goes out there and looks for who she is, whereas in this you probably won't see it until the second film. You know what I mean? And I love how she breaks herself down, but then at the end it's kind of just like, oh no, I am who I am. I'm different now. Bye. Also, a child's body. Who the fuck would want to be reanimated in that shit?
It's definitely good.
Yeah.
Obviously, with you saying I had a lot of the cyberpunk elements, it's not really cyberpunk.
It's more
futury.
Yeah, it's more of that. The world's went to shit, but it's kind of, hey, we've got technology.
It's kind of like retro futuristic.
Yeah. It's like cyberpunk in the sense that all the flashy lights blew up, but they have the technology.
Which I love. Don't get me wrong. I just was like, you know what it was, man? I expected more.
Yeah.
Not because of the hype, but just because it's one of those ones I have put off for so long, and I've never got round to it. And I've had yourself, and I've had other, and I saw live action, and I just put it off for so long. I just thought there was more to it.
See, the thing is, I feel like because I've seen more than one, when I picked this, I'm kind of, there's loads of stuff in this. Then I watch it, I'm like, wait, this is really the story one. This is the one where they try and make her a different character and stuff like this. This is the one where she's building. This is like the prequel. See, when you start a Big Bang game, like you're going fucking mental. You have this is like the Last of Us, the beginning. So like the daughter bit. This is what this is, and then the rest kind of has her exploring who she is.
I'm contemplating to watch the other ones. I'm not quite sure, but I mean, what are you giving it a 5?
4.5. I love this film's story and how the animation. I'm not a fan of old animation, but I love how it works on this, and I love the character Major. What about you?
A 3, man.
That's perfectly fine.
It's not that I didn't like it. It's just
you expected more.
I did expect more.
Yeah,
I expected more, and I feel like if I'd saw this before the live action, or I hadn't put it off for so long, I feel like that's why I would have given it higher. But right,
I feel like the live action does more. It does more. So that in the sense it works. What you got in the live action is the thing that you miss from this animation. That's literally, I feel, how that works, because it's like, I think the live action's 2 hours or 2:10 or whatever. Whereas this is only an hour and a half.
I think obviously I'm not going to do it anytime soon, but I think I need to watch it again.
What, the live action?
No, I feel like I need to watch it again.
Yeah.
It's one of those ones for me where this is a more than one viewing kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, last night when I watched it quite late, because obviously we came to the decision we were going to do it today. So I was like, okay, shit, I'll watch it after the football. And try to watch anything after football, you're kind of like, So I actually had to, every time I woke up, I was like, put it back to where I was, and I put it back again. Oh my fucking god! But yeah, I feel like after a couple of views, you're kind of like, okay, I see that bit. I see what Callum means about how it seems like she's questioning it from the beginning and all that stuff.
Because usually I'm good at noticing things, but for this, I think the reason why I'm giving it 3 is because I just expected more.
Yeah, and what to do is try and watch the next one and see if that has what you were missing from the first one. You know what I mean? So kind of try and fill it in for you. But obviously we're getting the Netflix fucking 3D animation one, which I don't know who wanted it, but it's there. But yeah, I enjoyed that. I enjoyed picking the animation, like the animes. I do. I think it's some of the films for anime are fucking brilliant because it's just
100%.
Tits up.
I'm definitely not saying that this is a bad film, because if I thought it was bad, I would have given it way lower.
Yeah.
But for me, it's more like I thought I wanted more.
Yeah. To be fair, the last anime film you watched had a lot, so you're kind of going from that to this. So, but moving on, as always, we do every week at the end of our movie choice. Fraser will be picking his choice in a wee while. Hopefully, has a choice. But I must ask you, Mr. Doig.
That's what I've got.
Fucking here we go, Mr. Doig. What have you done lately?
Well, there's been obviously a plethora of TV shows. Stuff I have not watched yet. So I'm getting out there now. I've seen none of Carbon 2 yet.
Terrible.
Right? And there is a reason. It's your fault. It's actually your fault when you think about it in the long run. I finished Doctor Who. It finished.
Any good?
In a very controversial fashion for some fans, because they basically changed the entire of the Doctor's origin.
Oh, right, okay.
And some people are really not happy, and some people are like, and some people
How are you? How are you with that?
Middle of the road. I feel like there was no need for it. I don't absolutely hate it. I just feel like there was no need for it. Like it's doing it because there's a new writer, there's a new doctor, they'll just change it. But the main thing I've been doing, obviously, this is recorded a little bit later because the two of us weren't well. So,
Yeah,
I haven't played any games.
Yeah.
Because like I don't want to play any games when I'm ill. I started Shadow of the Colossus, the free game this month of the PlayStation. This is back when I got better.
Yeah.
And I'm enjoying that. Like I've seen playthroughs before, so it's mostly just playing it for myself.
Yes.
I lost my temper a couple of times because
Yeah.
it's like the grip and stuff. But the main thing I really want to talk about is that the last episode we talked about is you like you say you introduced me to anime.
Yes, which was probably the greatest and probably
the
best decision I've made in a while.
Obviously told you I watched Tokyo Ghoul, and I told you I started My Hero.
Yeah, that was what 2 weeks ago, because we've missed a week obviously for us. Well, maybe not.
I'd say it
more
wasn't that long. It wasn't 2 weeks ago.
I think yeah.
I know. I'd say we're talking
A week.
8 days maybe.
You fucking hell, it's 8 days. That's
It's
worse.
not long.
That's worse if it's only been 8 days.
It's really not that long.
Right. Go on, and you go.
I have almost caught up.
Yes, you have. You are now in the territory, right, that people have where if you start a new anime, you have a choice where you can just watch subtitles or you can wait a week or two and they'll bring the English version out.
You said that it's finished.
I don't know. No, the season's not ended.
The season is ended.
I thought it was, but the season's not ended.
Well, there's 83.
Yes, I'm on 83. I finished it this morning.
I'm on 80.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I have watched all 80 since the last episode.
It's fucking... But it's so good, though.
Without a shadow of a doubt, right, this is a sentence I'm going to say, that this is not only one of the best animes I've ever seen, this is one of the best shows I have ever seen.
I've never been so proud.
I love this so fucking much.
It has everything.
Where has this been? Because
It's been here, it's been there, and I've told you about it.
I hate myself for not seeing this sooner. I think this is up there with one of my favourite shows of all time.
Oh, mate.
I'm
so glad to hear
love it so much. It's that good that my wife likes it.
Yeah.
And she does not like she's not like she doesn't.
Yeah, she's not an anime.
But like literally, she has watched a couple of episodes and now she's like getting invested and like fucking gasping and.
Has she seen the start?
She's missed. I think she basically caught up. I was about 70% through season 1.
Right. Okay.
So
right.
she's
she's
then.
but she's missed the whole like. Can I be a hero?
Yeah, but she's also like she's basically. Came when she caught up where she started in it, she started getting invested.
Yeah.
Was when they fought Stain.
Oh right.
Like
yeah.
that. She's been for a while.
Yeah, she's been around for. But she's missed the build up though.
She's missed the start.
You might have to. I'm sorry, you might have to put.
I'm not watching it.
Yeah, mate. Trust me, you need to go back and watch him with his mum. Oh my god, I've seen it about 4 times.
Not now.
4 times, mate. 4 times I've seen it. Tears.
This show genuinely like again one thing I love about like the quirks thing, like try to figure out everybody's quirk. The bits where the heroes overcome the odds against the villains honestly makes me want to cry and shout at the television because of how like vested and I want them to do so badly. And it's not even just Midoriya against, because I know their names now.
Yep.
Like not all of them.
Yeah.
But like when it's Midoriya against the villain, like I'm there. But even just any of them. So like, I mean, I'm trying to get highlights, but like all of it is highlights.
That's all it. Like, see the first time they get attacked.
That's not even like when they first get attacked at
the training. Aye.
It's
Ken what bit I love?
tame.
It is tame. It's you think it's tame, but see one of my most favourite ones is when they're in the camping, and there's that kid. There's that kid who hates heroes, and then obviously sees Midoriya fighting the guy who just brings muscle out of his body.
When he first hits with 100% of because again like before this I was like, oh, you're the point.
You were like, does he use 100%? And you were like,
well, yeah, the first time he ever hits 100% and he breaks his arm, which he can only do 3 times.
Yeah.
Which
that's so sad. See when you hear that bit, I was like, oh my god, what can he do now? But like, obviously, overcomes it. But that bit where he's like, the kid is standing there and he's like, why are you helping me? And he's just fucking lifting this massive guy up and just smashes him into the wall. I think that's.
I love the stuff from Midoriya, but it's weird. I get like so invested with not just him. Like,
See, I'm honestly terrible with names, terrible. But the half ice, half fire guy, Shoto. I think his story is fucking amazing.
The only reason I really remember that is because I always notice that when Endeavour shouts at Shoto, Endeavour is his dad, who is an asshat.
Yeah, but have you had his redeeming moment with the wind kid?
Sort of.
Like the kid bows to him and gets his face all burst open. He's like, "I'll be shouting for you from now on." And Endeavour totally smiles and he's like,
"Maybe not. I don't know." Cause
no, you would have because you're on 80. So
the last ones I saw is where they had to deal with the kids.
Yeah.
So maybe I did see at the end.
Nah.
But it's more like, I mean,
I love that.
Endeavour's an asshole.
Yeah, he is. There's an asshole. And you could. But what I like though, and this is totally an anime thing, right? Because he's an asshole. He acts like an asshole all the time. But when he starts to open up about how he's struggling to be number one, like you kind of feel for him. And you're like, oh, that's.
I know, it does make you, like, you know who I hate that the show makes me feel bad for?
Who?
It's Bakugo. Every single time I'm like, you're a fucking dick, and then an episode later I'm like, god damn it.
I know.
Like,
him and his mum's is still one of my favourite moments with him.
I love All Might. I love All Might's full thing. I love him in just general. I love, like, even the other kids in the class, the guy that's got Dark Shadow. I mean, one of the moments recently that got me almost shouting at the TV is when fucking Fat Gum and Red Riot have to fight the punchy guy with the shield. Yeah. And he like absorbs all of it, and he like dives in front of him, and like stores up the energy. And
what did I tell you? What did I tell you when Fat Gum loses it all?
Oh, and he's
like,
oh my god! I was angry.
Aye.
Because like as soon as I saw Fat Gum, I was like, that's me. But then me and Rachel were like, oh, he's secretly buff. This is annoying.
No, but he's not secretly buff.
He's secretly buff.
Mate,
it's annoying.
Okay, here's a little detail. I don't know. I'm sure it shows up, but at the end of the show, you get it's like Polaroid photos now, and it's like them when they're youngsters. You get all
like the different times they change that theme song. I just have to skip. I'm like, oh, there's a new one up.
Yeah,
but I do skip.
Yeah, mate, I think it's.
I just have to ask like a bunch of questions.
Okay, ask away.
Like, what's your favourite fight in the entire show? You can't see the movie.
I've
watched that as well.
Yeah, you watched that? Yeah. It has to be like I said, not the very first time where they're just training in the.
You mean the forest? That whole thing.
That whole thing. I think that is one of my favourite bits because what it does, it shows everyone. Because like you said, Dark Shadow starts to go off his nut. I love that. It's so good, and just Midoriya's like his arms are broken, but he's like, we must go. Let's go. Carry me. We'll take me with that. But the most emotional has to be All Might versus All for One. My God, when they're standing there behind the wall greeting as he's like fighting them, and they know they can't go out and help him, but like they jump. And also Bakugo's like he says thank you, but it's pretty much like fuck you at the same time. So
for
good.
For me, it has to be.
Maybe not the film.
No, actually it's quite far back, but I did love it. Was the sports festival.
What fight?
Just all of it.
The whole thing.
Just all of it. The sports festival and the fight against the world. Just all of it.
Yeah.
That whole thing where they go against the Yakuza. That whole 6 episode saga.
Later you're like, he clearly has the power to destroy things, and I was like, yeah, sure.
This is another thing I want to talk about for. Even if it's a long time, I don't care.
Yeah.
What is your favourite quirk in the show? Because I change episode to episode.
Yeah.
It does.
I always think Deku instantly. Everyone says that Deku or All Might because they're pretty much the same fucking thing, right? But it has I love the Yakuza guy. His abilities are just fucking mental. Overhaul, he's just so cool.
Which also gets it rough because he gets his hands taken away from him.
Yes. What mental? You're like, oh, he looks like a great villain. I didn't want. I was like, yeah, he's a bad guy. But then you obviously see.
I don't know if he's away though, but I know that technically he can only use his powers with his hands, and he takes away his hands.
Yeah,
I get that.
That's kind of fucked up. I don't know. Like I honestly, if I had someone here's an ability, I'd probably take Shoto's.
Fire and Ice.
Shoto's, aye.
I can never decide who I'd take.
Yes,
because
there's too fucking many.
Every single time I'm like, I'd take that. Someone comes along with one that I think is much cooler.
No, here's one. Who would you not take?
Who would I not take?
Yeah.
Like-
Purple ball head is me. I would never take that. That seems
He's
like
a creepy, yeah.
he's a no, that's a character flaw. Like, that's not a power. He's just a creepy bastard.
It begins with an M. What's his fucking? Not Midoriya. It's Meta.
What's the power?
Oh, he's got balls on his head.
Yeah. That's
For me, I don't know, because the guy eats sugar and gets stronger. It's not that good.
That's
He
fucking
gets
brilliant.
A lot of cake.
Like, he eats so
I
much
know
cake.
it, but yeah. I feel like being invisible 24/7 would get on my tits.
Yeah, that sucks.
Because she's never not invisible.
Yeah. Like, and I'm sorry.
She's never not visible.
How is there not a costume that could be made for her to be seen?
I don't, just because because that's one of the best things about the show is she's just a pair of gloves the whole time.
Yeah.
Or a t-shirt.
Yeah.
I love.
How do you feel about Eraserhead then?
So yeah, I hated him again with.
Yep.
It becomes great. I would love Manifest.
Oh yes.
The one that whatever he eats, that's cool as fuck. But
Yep.
also gross.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
like
That lasso can make anything. That's like your wife said. It's the most practical.
Creation.
Creation. I'd be like
Right.
tenner.
Controversial?
Okay.
I don't think permeation is that good a quirk.
A what?
Permeation.
What one's that?
Tokutas.
What one's that? I'm terrible with names, man. I'm
It's
fucking
the one
awful.
that loses his quirk.
Oh, right, yeah. So sad for him. So sad.
So permeation.
Before you go, there's a moment in it where people are like, "Why are you not at school?" And I think that's so fucking brilliant. When you get to the episode, you'll notice, and it's totally
probably the
it's a
next
me
one
thing.
I'm on.
I think it's
I love his like
Dude.
attitude, but
Yeah.
like permeation he uses it in a cool way, but like it's just going through walls.
yeah, you're literally Kitty Pride.
Yeah, I get
You're
that, but
Kitty
it's not
Pride.
that.
Don't
It's
fucking
like,
don't come at me with your like, because he could do so much. You know what I mean?
for
So
me,
much
for
about
me,
it.
if I had to pick one quirk that I feel would work in the 21st century, that is not the movie,
Okay.
is the guy that can control concrete. Because concrete is fucking everywhere.
Yeah, you could make so much shit. Imagine you could literally build houses with a snap of your fingers.
Apart from looking like a block of concrete, because that's what he does.
Yeah. Some of the quirks are like, yeah, I'll take that, but I wouldn't take the fucking look some of them here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right. I know that you say
Fucking
that
what?
it's like it is the most pointless quirk, right? And with the guy with the balls on his head.
Yes.
But tape arms. Right?
Tape.
Tape arms in the show works well. In a real life situation, penis scissors you're fucked.
Yeah, but also he's clearly, he would only work as a police officer because it's not normal tape.
No,
Like,
it's
clearly
like super strong.
yeah, so he could easily just bind people up all the time. But
How do you feel about in season 4 where like a lot of them got like it focused on ones you'd never like Red Riot got like loads in season 4.
I like that, and that's what they've come out and said 1,000 times, that as the seasons go on, more characters are going to get.
Do you know why? Because I hear like the one thing I hear about on like Facebook and all the online
Yeah,
is like
yeah.
love for that shit. Whereas like that's like more of him, because his power is fucking cool.
Yeah, he like.
I wouldn't like to look like a bird, but it's cool.
What's coming after? Like what's like the next 3 episodes? It seems it's going to take Midoriya out of a spotlight, where it's kind of going to let everyone, and they're doing it in such a cool teen way that you're like, oh, that's cool. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think you'll like that little start of the segments, but I feel like more people need.
I'm now officially gonna have to I'm on to another one. I'm done with I've got 3 episodes.
Yeah.
I'm on to another one now. I'm done with my hero.
What's
almost.
next?
Kicking it back. I don't know.
It's
It's either a
mate,
Gamka kill.
you're set.
I think a Gamka kill is the next one I'm on
Yeah.
next. There's 24 episodes. I've heard from yourself. I've heard from a friend from work. It's great. It's on Netflix. I think a Gamka kills.
It's actually been popping up on my Netflix since we've been speaking about it. That's really creepy. But
yeah, I love my hero.
I think you'll love Doctor Stone. I think you'll love Doctor Stone. I even think Rachel will like Doctor Stone. I don't know if Rachel will like a Kamiga kill. There's moments in it that kind of make you go.
But it's hard to top my hero.
Yeah,
It's fucking
you're
great. I
set.
love it.
To be fair, you've set a standard. you've
I love
actually
it.
set a standard. Like,
It's so fucking good.
and I would say it since it's on Crunchyroll now that watch One Piece because there's enough episodes.
I'll
Where,
get to that eventually.
Yeah,
Like, I've got
yeah.
things in my hangy, but like to get like again, like I say, My Hero is one of the best shows I've ever seen.
Demon Slayer and watch Goblin Slayer, the first episode on your own.
Yeah, I've heard
Yeah,
a lot
yeah,
of this
I
stuff
know,
before.
yeah,
It's more
but-
just I just love My Hero.
Yeah,
I genuinely do.
it's kind of it's not even done yet.
No, I know.
Like,
But
I
that-
love how he can barely control 20% of his quirk, Deku, right? and it's
apart
like
from reasons, like
four-
unless there's reasons.
Yeah, but like we're like what 4 seasons in.
Mm.
But we were talking the other day, it's like, oh, it's still the first. Yes, it's definitely still the first year. They do go up in years, and he can only use 20%. And at the very beginning, they're like, "This is my story, how I become the greatest hero of all time." So clearly, he's going to get to 100% without an issue. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'm curious how it's going to work, especially because Night Eye said to a million
Yeah.
Togata Permeation that he was going to be a great hero, and he also had lost his quirk by that point.
Yeah, but a great hero could be anything. He
But-
could literally be a great hero to
True, and also like Night Eye, like it can be changed.
clearly. I love how Night Eye's like, I've seen where you go, I know how this ends, and then Midoriya just fucks that right there.
I did love that he was like full Dragon Ball when he had that lasso on his back. Against
Yes.
Overhaul, when he's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
like,
Oh,
flying
mate.
blue.
Mate. Fucking, I was literally at goosebumps. I think that was just such a bra moment.
I can mate, if like genuinely if Overhaul was a real thing, even I got the cover villain because it is such a badass. It's OP as fuck.
Yes.
And
Yes.
even in a real low situation, it's OP
That's-
as fuck. I love the thing is I love the villains too.
Yeah, like I love the fake Stain, the frog lizard guy, and he's got like the Stain clothes on, and he's like,
Oh, he's
that's
shit.
that. Yeah, he's pissed. He's like, I work by the way of
If
Stain.
I had to go for my favourite villain, it's probably Twice.
Yeah, just as a character.
Twice is hilarious.
But I love the lassie he works with.
Yeah, but see when the two of them was together, I was like, what are we going to do now? He's like, everybody kiss.
Yeah, like it's so fucking brilliant. Oh,
And he was
God.
like losing his mind because his mask came off and she was like put a bit over him to make him better.
Yeah, and he's like,
'Cause he's
"Oh."
like, my ability's Twice and I refuse to make, I will do anything you want, but I will never make another one of me. Because when he first found out his power, he made like 20 of him and then they all started fighting and he doesn't know, the reason why he's going crazy is because he doesn't know if he is
The real one.
original
Yeah,
Twice.
yeah.
I love it.
That's such a good backstory. Such.
But yeah, he's mental. And it's
Yeah.
like, I love that. It was like, what are we going to do now? Let's kiss.
Yeah.
Like, just that last thing, she's fucking cuckoo.
She's cuckoo for. And you can tell why she's cosplay central now, eh? She is
just crazy.
Fucking. She is like the most
But
cosplayed
she
lassie
can
ever.
she can turn into anyone if she ingests her blood.
How good? See the lassie she turns into. How hilarious was she? When she's like, yes, I don't remember doing these things. I don't remember being there. And everyone's like, yes, we told you weren't actually there, but yeah, I don't remember that.
Yeah, her, when Rachel hate, like, see when she was like, oh, it's crazy. Like, Rachel, it's like, I've seen Rachel's eye roll. She hates her that fashion. Like, she hates her.
That's.
I love Shoto when he deals with the kids too. When he's like, we've got to deal with it, and he starts like telling them his sad backstory. And they're like, you're boring.
I know. I love that kids bit. I like that animes do that, but I like it the way they do it because they're still kids.
It sort of changes as well. Like one, like especially like sad serious could go on in one episode, and the next one's about like I need a dress. Like it's totally completely different. But even then, it's still entertaining.
Yeah, because they're like, oh, we need to pass these tests. Let's study together, and they find out that lassie makes stuff. She's super rich.
I don't know. I'm curious where they go with the perks. That's why I'm waiting. I was like, where can they go with it?
Yeah, but the thing is, remember that they can, like you'll see in the next like 3 episodes, like they start to bring more into it, and they start to consequences of how they're like what they've done, how they've been for like the supposed only like 6 months of them being at school.
Right. Here's a question, before we end
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Because basically what we've done lately is watch My Fucking Hero.
Yeah, pretty much.
What do you think? And this is probably a really hard question to answer.
Okay.
What quirk do you think could appear that could change the show? Apart from, you can't say the lass's one, like the little girl.
Yeah.
Rewind, because that definitely changes the show.
That's mental.
But she's also in it.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, what quirk can appear that can change the show?
maybe reality, like the ability to change reality, would fuck it right up. Like you could put Midoriya back to when he didn't. You know what I mean?
It's kind of like hers though.
Yeah, but she's rewinds it. But
Yeah.
I mean, like the Frank Richards of the Fantastic Fours type ability, where he can literally go, this village is here. Click a finger, it disappears.
Right.
You know what I mean? You could have it as a villain, and that'd be an OP villain. Imagine going up against a villain where he can literally think of something and it happens. Just changes it. You know what I mean? Or again, I couldn't see them bring it in as a character who is going to be a good guy, because if they did, then it's like you say, it's Eri again. I don't know. Maybe like an opposite of Endeavour. Fucking hell. Yeah, like someone, or even an All Might baddie. You know what I mean? Because
is not really offer one.
yeah, but he's no, because he's multiple abilities, whereas All Might's literally just Superman but happy.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean? So if they brought a character in like that, so it would put Midoriya and Bakugo against their hero, but in as a villain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's something I was trying to think of it myself, but quick, it would.
Here's the thing. Well, so actually, you got an answer to that? Do you have a one?
Trying,
Yeah, all right. What would you? Do you feel that they're ever going to do it so All Might is All Might again?
No, I think they're going to go. I think they're going to. All Might's going to die.
Oh, mate, Denny, I'll fucking mate. I swear to God, if All Might dies, I'm giving up.
I think at one point he will, and it's going to be like the saddest moment in anime history.
I think Endeavour's going to go. Like,
well, it took them 4 seasons to kill someone.
Yeah, that's true. Also, it took them so many seasons to get rid of someone's abilities.
Yeah, true. I saw that coming eventually because it's just like X-Men.
Who did you think it was before it became him? Who did you see lose their ability? I thought it was going to be an old-timey.
I thought it was a razor.
Yeah. I totally seen that. I love him. I love how he just falls asleep in class.
I also love that, like, without quirks, his quirk is pointless. Like, in
Yeah.
a real life situation,
Yeah.
it would be just pointless.
He's just sore eye guy.
Yeah, pretty much.
No. But yeah, I've not actually done anything different for the last time we spoke. I actually watched some Altered Carbon, and it's not the same. I don't think it's as good. Wait till I've finished. I've also got Castlevania to watch.
I do need to watch Altered Carbon season 2.
So if you finish My Hero, go on to Altered Carbon.
Yeah, not another anime.
I think you'll start another anime.
Probably.
I'm the same. See if I get in a mood, I keep going.
Probably.
Like, just keep going.
I can't watch, like, obviously. Yeah, well, if I start a new anime, I can watch it without Rachel, unless I'm like, I think she fucking likes this.
Just watch Goblin Slayer. She'll not watch it with you.
Okay.
Alright, so you got a choice, or do I need to wrap?
You need to ramble on.
Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, so you can get us at Pointless Point of View on YouTube, or Pointless View of Gaming, or Pointless Gaming. I can't remember what my own channel's called, but that's where I put up some occasional gameplays, Call of Duty. There's some Dragon Ball to give you an idea of what the game's like. Obviously, any new game that comes out, I'll put it up. It'll be much easier once the technology with the new Xbox comes out, just saying. You can get us at @ofpointless on Twitter. I put up, that's connected straight to my Instagram, which is Pointless Point of View, and I tend to put most things we talk about on the news tends to go on my Instagram. You can see that. You can give us a like, share, hit the wee bell thing, leave a comment if you want to do something. I know Fraser's friend told us a film without a name, which Fraser's meant to know, of a movie
it's
in the
It's
woods.
in the woods. Well, I think we should do it in the next couple of episodes.
Okay, there you go. Any more ideas for films? I know one of our friends rattled off a few ideas the other day, which we'll try and get to, and I've tried to rabble on a bit to give Fraser time to think of it. It gets on at me, right, where I should have a decision of a film, at least 2 options before we come to do this pod.
I know, I'm sorry.
Right?
I really am.
And now he's made me sit here, ramble on like a lunatic, trying to get to the end of this, and he still hasn't said anything.
Alright, okay.
You got one?
I've got a few choices.
Okay.
So, I think what we're going to go... Don't want to go... So I had one in my mind that was like another sort of anime sort of one. Like, but I think we're going to go different. I think we're going to go with...
Come on.
Right, this is a weird it just appeared into my mind.
Okay.
The very first scary movie.
Wow. Wow, that was fucking left field if I've ever seen left. Like, I did not see that in the fucking slightest coming out of your mind, out of your mouth. I didn't, and yeah, fuck it. That's fucking OG right there. Like, can't wait to see. Can't remember her name running across the water. Like, oh my god, he's coming to kill me. Yeah. Fucking scary movie.
Scary movie. The first
Wow.
scary movie.
Wow. But this will be a tried and tested day for us. We had fun with it, hopefully. But anyway, moving on. As always, I have been Callum Taylor.
I've been Fraser.